Hello guys, we're just going to jump straight into Q. Um, this is straight off a patch 11.1 where a few things were addressed, but no massive changes. Like, everything just got slightly stronger or slightly weaker. Maybe Jin 2 got like a lot, like significantly weaker, but we'll have to see. For the most part, everything will just be samey. One thing to note is that Ari did get a slight buff, so she might be a strongish 4-cost carry, but we'll just have to see. But yeah, nothing really got changed, like game changing wise. So same game. Oh, and Morgana got changed. That's the only other thing. Her attack range was reduced from 3 to 2, with her health and armor being buffed massively. So she's more of a frontliner. Oh, and Aatrox got a huge buff actually. His armor went from 40 to 70, so. And his health went from 800 to 900, so he's going to be a lot better. Lulu got a slight nerf. Teemo got a slight nerf as well. Okay, mostly gold ELO. I gotta say, this Umbra skin looks sick. Yeah, Diana with Rod looks really good here. It looks really good by far, actually. So we'll take it. Morelos. Always picking this chosen. If we get gold, I want to pick up the Vayne. We need some kind of backline now that we have a good front line. This is now Sunfire, not Morelos. Okay. I guess the strongest option here would be the duelists for like damage dealing. Oh, oh, well these are quite good units. It's Callista over Fiora for sure, and then just putting a naked cannon.
One blade, one purpose.
It's definitely Sunfire. I think this is probably the best thing we can do. It's unfortunate that we have to give up the Yasuo pair, but I think being strong now is what we need. And we'll pick up the Wukong. None of these really like catch my eye as being strong picks. I think this is just the strongest board that we have right now. I don't think we can improve it. I think Kennen 1 is definitely stronger than Wukong 1 here. Even though Wukong 1 benefits from Vanguard, but Kennen is just so good. I mean, I guess we'll pick up the Janna and the Teemo. Those are the strongest. Now I'm selling. Make econ. None of these like are really beneficial. And in fact, Zed would be detrimental, but maybe Pike. Maybe Pike. Pike sticks out as the strongest. Yeah, we'll pick up the Pike. Nunu is like very meh, without any Eldwood or Brawlers next to it to support it. Okay, we have a rod open, right? This rod could be like pretty much anything, because we have a lot of flexible units. I think Ionic Spark is probably the strongest to put it on Wukong. If not, I mean, Jeweled Gauntlet's fine on Kennen, Hextech's fine on Kennen, Ginsu's is fine on Callista, Rabadon's fine on Callista, Locket's also fine on Wukong, but we'll go for the Ionic Spark, as mentioned before. Yeah, I really don't see what's stronger than the pike. But I guess I'll keep the Garen. Just for Vanguard, right? We'll pick up the other Wukong. We'll take the Yasuo pair, obviously.
One purpose.
And I guess we'll pick up the Vayne.
I bring swift death.
That was kind of close. I mean, again, we we don't really have much to go with here. Ooh, Keeper might be quite good. Jarvan's quite good. He has CC, and he actually provides a trait as a bonus, so he will be going in. But now I picked up the Aatrox, who just got buffed, so now's the perfect chance to see how he is. We'll put in the Garen just for 4 Vanguards. Never playing these. I really want to put in Cultist. We'll put him in next, I think. This is a close one. Looks like we're just winning. Oh, I miscounted there. That's my bad. My mistake. So Hecarim's stronger than Garen. Putting in this for Cultist. Now I'm pretty much never playing Garen. I'll just stick like this. I'm thinking I should sell my Yasuo for Econ here. Because Yasuo 2 isn't going to make my team that much stronger. Thinking maybe the Talon.
Wet my blade.
He'd be like an alright addition. He's better than all these other units that I have to offer. So, oh, I didn't mean to click that. Oh well. Now we sell. That was a mistake. I shouldn't have clicked it an extra time, but my hands are obviously a bit twitchy. Clearly a bit twitchy, not obviously, but whatever. His Annie is really strong. Will my Callista ever kill it? It will. Nice. That was a really close fight. I think I win here. Yeah. Oh, that's super close. Jarvan's the best pickup here. Better than Aphelios. I have a rod open. Needs to be like an item on Wukong, really. Well, there aren't many other good options we can have for Wukong, so... Huh. Like maybe Rabadons, because that's actually good on Callista. Okay, we have to choose between Morella, Nomicon and Ludens. And I think it's Ludens. Yeah, because we already have Sunfire Cape, so Morella Nomicon won't actually do anything. Who's the best Ludens holder? Wow, it's really rough actually. It might just be Pike. Gives the spell off quicker and does more damage when they're CC'd, so it's like... Oh, I leveled that up a little bit too late. I should have been able to put in an extra unit. Well, my mistake, my mistake. I think the CC that Japan would provide is probably the best here. Even though Evelyn would make Gallius slightly stronger, I think having more CC is better. We would have lost that anyway. Look at this Jhin is so good. Pike pair, Thresh for a better Vanguard. Vanguard frontline. I'd like a Dusk Splash now, that'd be really nice. I could take out Hecarim for a Dusk Splash. No, Callista. Shen's a great pickup here, obviously. It could be an Adept Splash or a Mystic Splash, which are both very powerful. Okay, we've got a lot of items to work with. Let's decide what's best. Ginsu's looks really good, because that is a Callista item. And then we have Redemption, which I guess we'll put on the Pike to get his ult off faster. Seems good to me. We have a pair of Shens now, so it's really likely that we're going to end up putting this guy in. And none of these other units do anything, so we can do this. In fact, we could do this. I'll just put him in right now. Gives us that immediate strength that we need. Probably should put in the Jax. Better than Yasuo for Divine, right? I think I actually missed Jax earlier. Maybe my bad, not concentrating fully. Well, Mystic Splash kind of needs to go in. Let's actually play a little bit aggressively and just level and put him in like that. Redemption units dying last, that's kind of unlucky. You need to go in. You're a Dusk Splash. Guess. Does Ludens even proc on her, honestly? I don't think it does. But it gets her ult off faster, which is kind of more important, I think. It's hard to say. What do we have open? We have nothing open. We're likely just going to go for gold here, because we're very indifferent between all these items. Okay, let's go for Jax.
Do not tempt a viper.
You better than Yumi? I think you are. Hmm.
The stage is set.
Well, Jin needs to go in. Now we're missing like a sharpshooter, a cultist. We're getting close to that rolling flesh mark. I personally believe it's like around 50 HP. We should start rolling. Looks like now, because we are losing hard. So we're rolling at 5-1, so after we get our items here, we're rolling. There's no reason to have this guy in anymore, really. Another Sunfire is not ideal, but it's better than nothing. You're just straight up better. And now we can replace the items. Ludens goes well on the ribbon here. Redemption's fine here. Ginsu's can we put here for now. You're really good. You could splash, Dusk Splash, which I need. In fact, I think she's better than Thresh right now. Another Riven. Maybe? Yeah. Close. Okay, who do you go in for? Better than Thresh.
The stage is set.
Chosen Ari. You'd work well with the Lilia here. You're good. Okay, let's see how this pans out. Well, it's not good if my Lilia doesn't cast. This is gonna be rough. Thinking about taking Shen out for Yumi to give Spirit, but I don't think that's much of a big deal. You're good. I should really spread out my backline like this. Still need to roll. Need to roll faster than this, really. We have Azir 2, which is a huge upgrade actually. We're missing a lot of these 2-star upgrades. Just the reason why we're so weak. Like Riven 2 would be huge. Jin 2 would be good as well. It's a shame. 7 loss streak is rough, but we're doing the best we can. Okay, we need a good item here for QSS looks good. We can put this on like Ari, I suppose. Is Ari doing more damage than Jin right now? I mean, right now she is, yeah, so we can just do that. Good, good. Oh, you're a better Mystic than Shen? Maybe. Riven 2 is huge. Okay, we hit some pretty huge upgrades. This is pretty good. I think Zillion 2 would be better than Shen 2. But I think Shen 2 is better than Zillion 1, maybe. Just because he provides so much tankiness to our team. This guy's Donzo, which is good for us. Gets us closer to that top 4 threshold. It's unfortunate that we can't find that Lilia 2, but I mean we hit pretty much everything else, so what more can you ask for? Castle was huge, stunned the entire front back line. That's why we put her at the front. Yeah, we're winning this one as well, which is good. Surviving. Shroud, not a bad item. We can put it on Lilia because Lilia's quite flexible. Lilia can go pretty much anywhere on the board, and it gives her a little bit more tankiness anyway. So pretty good. We are gonna need to shroud this Jinx probably. If we could shroud the Jinx, Riven, and Katarina, that'd be really good. Maybe the set as well, but I think our priority is the Jinx there. She's got blue buff. Well, we should prioritise the one that has the most impact. That's probably set, so maybe just hit set. Okay, Lilia. Lilia. Or Vayne. Lilia. Huge. 3 targets instead of 2. Which basically means 6 targets because of Mage. And then no Vayne, unfortunately. Yeah, let's do this. Let's hit the set. I think that hits set. It does, yeah. It hits a 0 as well. And Riven and Cass. All good units to hit. We missed the Sejuani and the Jinx, but I think this is a good one. Oh, his set managed to dodge the Ahri there with his sit-ups mechanic. This is close. but he wins. That's unfortunate. We need another Ari item. I think Ludus would have been good on Ari, but easier said than done. We're not quite top 4 yet. This is going to be a bit of a sweat, not going to lie. Between these two guys, it's a flip between which side they're on, but I guess we're going to pan to the right in case we're against this dude. So we'll keep this here, do this. Well, we hit a ghost, which is good. Ghosts are always weaker, so we kind of high rolled a little bit. Now we actually have to win. Our Zillion got seppered, that's really bad. Looks like we're losing. Unfortunate. -4, but are we top 4? Ooh, we are. That is really good for us. We've still managed to gain ELO. And top 4ing is much better than there. It's the aim. It's much better to top 4 than to bottom 4, obviously. So, overall, I mean, kind of a mid-roll game. Like, we got lucky towards the start, and then when we were rolling down, we didn't hit any upgrades for a long time. You just have to play your best anyway. Play your best board and hope that you manage to hold in there. I have a feeling that Jin there with the nerf and with no items was actually not worth holding on to. I feel like I missed some stronger options, but that's a learning point for next time to adapt to the patch. And the fact that Jin Vayne, that combo, like Vayne provides Dusk, but there's a stronger Dusk, right in Thresh to give Vanguard with a Aatrox maybe. But yeah, for Jin maybe not doing it. Maybe Teemo, like for example, would have been a better sharpshooter to put in, because he actually provides utility, whereas Jin only provides damage, and with less damage than usual, maybe he's not it. But anyway, yeah, still good game. We'll see you guys in the next one.